Hey guys, and welcome back to Chai Talks. I have got my cup of chai right here. It's a ginger tea because it's ginger tea time. It's cold already. I love a good ginger tea. You guys can grab yourself a cup of tea or anything warm that you like. And today's topic of Chai Talks is going to be about, do influencers think we're stupid? Now, I know this is interesting, this is different, this is controversial, which isn't something that I do a lot nowadays. I love to stick with like cozy vibes and all things feminine, all things cute. But today I thought I would talk about something that has been bothering me for a while. So, story time. I was recently scrolling on Instagram, like we all do, and I saw this video of this influencer who is promoting this serum. Now, mind you, this influencer recently got married, and I don't want to call out names of any influencer because I feel like I don't want to go there. I don't want to put people's faces out there. This isn't about clout, this isn't about gaining followers or putting someone down. This is about addressing an issue that's going on in the influencer world. And so I saw that this influencer was promoting this glow serum, saying that it was the secret to her wedding glow. And I was a little shocked how blatantly this influencer could lie to her audiences. And I was wondering, how and when did lying to your audience become so common, become so easy? And the reason why I know that she's lying about the serum is because her lifestyle is evidently such that she can afford really good products, and that video was an evident promotional video because of how it was filmed. So basically, this is a very common theme. This isn't just about this one influencer, but it's a very common theme that I'm noticing nowadays, where an influencer just blatantly lies about using a product that they would never use. And I feel like we've all kind of normalized this. We all know that they're lying. Now, the first question that comes to my mind is, what would make you lie to your audience, the audience that has made your life what it is, the audience that you earn your money out of? What kind of parasocial relationship is this where it's okay to lie in their face and they also aren't going to do anything about it? Because I don't think a lot of people know what to do about it. And I also think a lot of people don't even realize it's a fake paid review. A lot of people, unfortunately, don't realize that this serum that this influencer is selling you is not going to make their skin glow. But some of the more vulnerable kind of audience are going to go ahead and buy that serum. And so I was wondering, do these influencers have any kind of moral code? Do they have any kind of empathy for people? Now, coming to the title of this video, which is, do influencers think we're stupid? That is where I reached this conclusion. There is only one way. There is only one way that an influencer can lie directly to their audience and not feel guilty about it. It is only if they assume their audience to be stupid. And that is a problem. That is a problem if I say so myself. That is a problem. Like, your assumption of people being stupid and you making money out of it is ethically wrong. Now, the next thing that I noticed is that this is basically the main reason why a lot of people don't trust influencers nowadays. The credibility of an influencer, the reputation of an influencer has gone really down over the years. Like, I remember the days when the beauty community was a place where you used to go, specifically the beauty community, where like all of the girlies used to go to get the real reviews about products. Influencers were people that were just like us, who we could relate to, who used to sit in their bedrooms and talk about the products that they love, the products that they don't love. It was basically like a breath of fresh air from all of the fake paid advertisements done by celebrities. And even though I know that that is their livelihood, we all needed a space to connect over our favorite products. We all needed a space to discuss whether we like something or not, whether we like something that's going viral or not. And unfortunately, because of these fake reviews, these advertisements that are going on currently, and these are like massive PR campaigns where this brand is going to send out a particular serum, give this influencer a script, and tell them to read it out to the audience without even personally testing the product or knowing anything about what exactly the product is all about. You're basically being paid to lie to millions of people, millions of innocent people who trust you. Now, this has basically led to this sort of influencer echo chamber of sorts where a brand is going to send out products, everyone's going to start talking about it, and average people like you and I are going to think maybe this time they're not lying. Maybe this time it's actually worth the hype. And that's how these companies make money out of you. And so that is the sad state of influencing currently, which is very unfortunate. Another point is that a lot of brands don't want to work with influencers who give real reviews because they don't want a real review to be given. A lot of these brands who don't trust their product, who are just making or mass producing skincare products or beauty products, they don't really trust their product. They're just making something up out of thin air, and all they want is their product to be pushed out as much as possible for random people to purchase these products for no reason, even if it's good or not, even if the formula is terrible. They don't care. All they want is their products to be pushed out at any cost. Now, this kind of influencer culture not only promotes lying but also discourages any sort of authenticity or authentic reviews because they don't want to sponsor them. Now, that results in authentic influencers dropping out of this whole influencer game because they're not being promoted, they're not being supported by brands, they're not being paid well. Even though influencers have a bad reputation, all of this does take time to give real reviews and to sit with products and make mental notes about products and talk about products. It takes a lot of time and energy. And if we don't support the people who are giving us the real reviews, nobody would want to put in extra time into something that isn't really giving them anything back. Now, a lot of these influencers also tend to not disclose whether their video is a paid advertisement or not. And if you guys don't know, this is actually supposed to be done. You need to write it in your video if a video is sponsored, what portion of the video is sponsored, or if it's a shorts, you need to disclose that it is an ad. And because these influencers don't have an ethical stand on anything, they don't really care. They don't disclose their paid advertisement. Now, the easiest way to solve this problem is to learn how to identify a paid review. Now, how to identify whether a video is an advertisement or not? First things first, they are all going to sound the same. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but some of these influencers are going to drip this serum bottle on their face and say, oh my God, look at that glow. Or the video is going to start with, I can't believe this happened, or something like this, something crazy, something shocking, something overwhelming, just out of this world that has occurred. Now, the reason why that is because most of these influencers have been given the same script and they're reading out the same script. So they're going to be acting the same in most of these reviews. Now, the second point is that they're going to sound way too over enthusiastic about a product. They're going to overhype it. They're going to say things like, this is going to change your life. This is going to, like, absolutely, like, you need this. You're missing out, girlies. Things like these that make a product. Like, I understand the love for a product, but I also don't understand overhyping something for no reason. Like, we all get it. And the third thing to identify is they're going to look like they're not interested in that product or they've never used it. They're going to look like they're not too familiar with what the product is, and maybe you can see that the product has never been used too much. It's completely full and they're just dripping it on their face for the first time or something like that. And this actually helps you as an audience because nobody's going to teach you this. You're going to have to learn it yourself. And I think A lot of people have learned it, including me, myself, um, because we have to, like at this point. Now, in conclusion, I do want to put this out there that this isn't a hate video. This is a video to kind of talk about a topic that I have been noticing. I have been noticing a lot of fake reviews, and I want to encourage these influencers to make more realistic reviews. Like, I understand getting sponsorships is important, but you can have an ethical standing about that as well. Like, the least that these influencers can do is actually test the product out for themselves and give us a real review rather than reading out of a script. And the last message to all of you watching this, all the audiences like me and you, is that we should never fall for the hype. We should never fall for the virality of a product. Go out there. Like, this is something that I personally follow. I go out there to the mall to test the products whenever I can, whenever I'm confused about something. You should always go out there and test something before you buy it. And that's exactly what I do. And the second thing is also support honest influencers. Because if you don't support people who are real, you're going to get bombarded with more fake reviews, and this echo chamber is going to be never ending. So, that is the basic message of today's Chai Talks. And even though I myself review products, I don't want to put this message out there that you will die without this product or this product is going to change your life, because it probably isn't going to change your life. Like, I understand a little bit of exaggeration is important to promote any kind of product that you like, but at the same time, I don't want to encourage unrealistic buying habits. Always buy what you need, don't buy what you don't need. Now, that is where I want to end today's episode of Chai Talks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a very different video to all my other videos. I was in such a chatty mood today and a little bit of a more serious video than normal. So, if you guys enjoyed watching this, give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below your opinions on influencers and PR and advertisements and fake reviews, whatever it is that you want to comment. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.